Okay, so here we go again. And I'm kind of wondering, judging by the shape of this, yep, okay, wow. All right, I admit it. The amount that I have spent on fake outs, I could have bought a real bug out. So this is a 535-3 bug out blue class. They're putting dates on them now. And of course, this is obviously fake box the way it's set up there. So let's see what else we got. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Look at here. They did it. This is how good they have gotten, people. Listen. Okay, let me get this open. You got to see this. I don't know if you've noticed it, but see, I don't, I think the real ones are connected, but look at there. I mean, yeah. And this is okay. So this is the reason I bought this one. I bought this fake bug out for a reason. Now I remember why. I bought it because of this. Look at that. I mean, it's still got some potential issues, but that is the closest fake bug out stuff. All it's you see this, especially with a better cover on the box than what you've got on this right here. Uh, this is very, very convincing. I got this knife to try to show how close they're getting to it. And that bag is not stretchy. It's about the length of the knife. You have small uh, hardware on the bag. So they have almost gotten this perfect, in my opinion. I can't really hold on. There's the Axis lock sticker. And they've gotten this almost perfect. And I think I paid 20 something dollars, maybe 25 or so dollars. You look at this and you can't make out the Benchmade on there, so that's a sure sign that it's a fake. I mean, think about it. If you're going to make a knife to look like somebody else's, or if you're going to make a knife and you're covering up your logo that you can't read the name, well, how much sense does that make? And they do it on all these knives. So let's see. That is bearings. This is on bearings. And it is, that feels like brass. I think that is brass scales with the blue accents. Looks nice. Opens very nice. Of course, the blade, flat grind. See, 390V is what they're saying. Everything looks realistic, but I don't have anything to compare to, so I don't know how close it is. Looks like they basically took the standard bug out style inner guts and just slapped brass handles on it. I've got some kits coming that are like these, but they're not advertised as Benchmade. They're not trying to make you think they're Benchmades. They are just kits and they are unbranded. I don't know until they get here. When I get to looking at them, I might see butterflies all over them, maybe. But I'm hoping not because I really don't want a branded knife. I've been trying to find unbranded knives to rebuild, but this right here, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I think it needs some some Earl on it for sure. The detent is very spongy and not very good on there. I mean, that is super spongy and loose. That's not nice, but still in all, I think it's fine. Uh, it the blade lockup feels good. There is a little bit of up and down play and none to the side. And so I don't know how they sell this as cheap as they did, but I want to think it was actually I want to think it was $29. I think this is the one was $29. Um, and so they're getting really good at these things. And I mean something like this right here, I would expect Benchmade to be trying to sell it for 3, 4, 500 bucks. you know, with brass handles and all that, because they do the plastic handles or whatever they're made out of with like 150, I think is the low end on those. Belt clip is, oh goodness, that is way super max hard. Uh, yeah, I think they've gotten all the. I think they nailed it pretty darn close on this one, except for that butterfly hiding the Benchmade name when it's closed. So I think this is probably the closest they have come to a fake bug out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until all the rest of these things have come in, uh, and set them all down. And I'm going to have them all piled up here, and we're going to take and go through all of the boxes and how close they are, the knives and how close they are. And I believe I have a combination of bug out knife slash box slash lid slash whatever that would be extremely convincing to anyone that I have a real bug out. And I do not have a real bug out in my home. I don't own one. But I think I can fake you out. Matter of fact, I think I can come pretty close, except for that box having the heavy striations on it, to making you think this is a real bug out. But that's not the intent. Anyway, again, until we get to that video, I thank you and I appreciate you sticking around this long, and I hope to see you on the next one. We got a lot more knives and stuff coming, stuff coming up that we're going to be working on, and I really want you to be there with me. So I thank you and I appreciate you, and we'll see you then. Your time is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.